Hey guys, I'm Joyce. Welcome to my video diary. Today is Saturday, February 3rd, 2024. I was planning on talking about these lovely little things. I'm not sure how clear it comes through on the video, but yeah, I've got these little jowls now, and I was going to talk about that. But it is 9:30, already 2 hours past the time that I had planned on going to bed. The whole day. I guess I want to blame it on something, but I guess it started with last night. Yesterday was Friday night movie night, and I got to bed 10:30, I think. And yeah, I ended up getting up around, I set my alarm to make sure that I got 9 hours of sleep, but I think I set my alarm for 7, so I think I got up at 7:30. And so that's like 3 hours later than what I would like to get up. So that set me back by 3 hours. And let me pull up my calendar just for reference. So yeah, that set me back. And my morning routine is lately taking longer than usual because I have been weighing the food for the cats and dogs. And when they leave food, when they don't eat everything that I give them, I weigh what's left over so I know how much they ate. I'm not doing anything with that information yet, but so anyway, I've been doing that, which means I have to pay attention to when somebody's done and pick up their dish before somebody else goes and eats it, somebody with a bigger appetite. And a couple of the cats, Buttons and Noelle, the ones who have been going to the vet, actually Noelle is finished with her treatment. Not that any of this matters. But they like company when they eat. Maybe it's because they get picked on and they feel more comfortable with me standing there with them. I really don't know. But they like company when they eat. So after they've eaten for a little bit, because everybody's eating, so there's no threat, no immediate threat of them being picked on. But after they've left their food, I set it aside, and then after everybody's done, I bring it back to them, and I will stand there with them and see if they will eat some more. So that's taking longer also. So yeah, my morning routine took quite a bit longer. And then as I was cleaning up the kitchen, Joni was asking for attention again. And I figured, well, I've got family free time scheduled for the evening after dinner, but I'll go ahead and I'll spend some time with her now. I'll do the family free time now. And I wanted to read some anyway. I got the books. I received the books that I ordered about raw feeding, making homemade food for your dogs and cats. And I wanted to read up on some of that. I wanted to read some more in one of the books. So I spent an hour with Joni and reading. And then I changed the furnace filter. I'm trying to do it at the beginning of every month. Change the furnace filter, and I sprayed out the septic filter as well. So I got that done. I'm happy about that, and I am happy that I spent some time with Joni because they need it, you know. And then I went through the the food that I have, the dog and cat food, and I started to make a list of the feeding suggestions for each one of those different cans, because they are all different. The feeding suggestions are all different, and that's just a good place for me to start when I'm tracking what my dogs and cats are eating, what to offer them to begin with, and what they're eating. And then, you know, I can weigh them periodically and see if that's too much or too little. So anyway, I had started on that, and then it was time for me to pick up my friend from the airport. And I did get home. What do I have? I did get home right about when I thought I would. But I don't know. It was late. And then, again, the dinner routine is the same as the morning routine. Noelle and Buttons, they like company when they eat, and you know, just monitoring everybody's food and weighing and all of that. So, yeah, you know what? I'm so tempted to say my whole day was shot. And it wasn't. But anyway, so here I am. And I'm going to leave it at this because I want to get to bed. I'm not going to be sleeping in here tonight. I'm going to start alternating again between the bed and the couch, I was doing this before Noelle got sick. You know, sleep on the couch one night and sleep in the bed one night because I don't remember if I've mentioned it, but Buttons kind of lives in here. Ever since the last time that she was attacked. I'm not sure how much of an attack it was, but it did turn into a really big vet deal. She ended up with a lot of stitches, and I do believe that was mostly from her licking the wound, and it just opened it more and more and more, and by the time I got her to the vet, it was just enormous. Anyway, so Buttons pretty much lives in here. She will come out to eat most of the time. She'll come out for meal times. So I want to sleep in the bed anyway. But I sleep in here, and then I sleep on the couch because very often it's pretty much the only time that I spend with the other animals is out on the couch, sleeping on the couch. So they can join me there because nobody else is allowed in here. Well, except for Lacey. She's in my lap right now. She spends more time in the house, a lot more time in the house in the winter when it's cold. And she just, I don't remember exactly why, but she decided to venture into the bedroom, and Buttons doesn't like it. But they don't fight. So I've allowed Lacey to stay in here. And now Buttons kind of has company if I'm not in here. And if Lacey is in here. Okay, I don't need to get into all of that. I was sleeping in my office, in my studio, which I'm swapping with the bedroom. It will be my bedroom, but I was sleeping in there when Noelle was sick because it was recommended that I keep her confined so that there was no stress, and so I could monitor her food and her supplements and all of that. So I was sleeping on the floor in there while she was sick, which was, I don't know, a week? It might have been as long as 2 weeks. And then one day she just, I opened the door to go in there and she bolted out of the room. I'm like, okay, I guess she's ready, And that was when I started sleeping in the bedroom again, and Buttons had not been looking good, so I was sleeping. So I figured, okay, well, Noelle's doing all right. I'm going to stay in the bedroom and keep an eye on Buttons. And so that's why I've been in the bedroom, sleeping in the bedroom since then. And that's been 2 or 3 weeks, I guess. So the other cats are, they're kind of missing me. I haven't slept on the couch in a month at least. So I believe Buttons is doing really well, and I'm going to sleep on the couch tonight. And I don't remember why I mentioned that. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm going to wrap this up. I'm sure it's all pretty boring. And I will talk to you tomorrow. It's going to be late tomorrow too, probably. Hopefully not real late because it's Sunday, so I will be volunteering. I will be volunteering at the cat sanctuary tomorrow. And because I'm getting to bed, it'll be after 10 when I get to bed. I probably won't be leaving as early as I would like to. I would like to be leaving at 8 in the morning. But that's not going to happen. So anyway, I will talk to you guys tomorrow night and hope you're doing well. Bye-bye.